the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Sawaso wafufura emfa Kojo Oppong Lawyer Paul adomochere. Ose na wo uzizu da be. Ya na omo a uwie school a wo start adwuma no national service kwa anya no. Wo ka se wafefo ebeni Kojo Oppong ono one moderate programs upon programs. And the guy is intelligent. What's it? What would na would have some confrobia? What's the waka de unto me. Now Lawyer Paul had much retenancy and in some atudra na or cancel. Was it why do Okudzeto think say he can run over Kojo Oppong? No way, is it that? You should apologize. Oh, that because who won't me bullying him here? Oh, small boy, book or no name here because I started my cry. Now, who do school? I will me a school. How dare you? Now, the only one they call answer. And beer, we a chairman, honestly, a minister. I think at least for Boo, we are not sight Herna Idrusu. Any or damn me, I'm a Herna Idrusu. I accept it. I am from so. Now, dear, why you cook tea? Kuntine. I heard we are poor. Yes, we are not to see. Sariham alasa nso ene John Dimelo wanu akwayiwuka we de waken be lose more vote na Lawyer Paul the exclusive analysis eto ho e kan ho sem say so odwene kro want say John Dimelo is a fine guy na I dey na obi huruwa uma emotional intelligence in a way at least control emotions. In any point so too far. And that emotional intelligence na yera na utumi irritability na oka ensema any point so kan. We dey John Dimelo a below bet. At least we apologize. At least hona you be consider kakra. Ti yanko ni nkutie Lawyer Paul adomochere na nsemo de tudwa no yemra.
During the interaction, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa asked Honorable Oppong about what has been happening in Nsem-Pii. Honorable Oppong outlined what has been happening in terms of the buildings they built, 125, they are adding another 1,000 and all that. And I believe that he was asked, Oppong was asked when it will finish and he gave all those examples. And then as far as Oppong's team is concerned, Ablakwa then moved out of that into inviting the minister to accept that the government had been, what was the word he used? Insincere, something like that. That the minister for Works and Housing should accept Ablakwa's ruling that the government had been insincere. And the minister said, I can't accept that. You've invited me to answer questions. I've answered the questions. And then now you say the government should be insincere. It's being insincere. But if you say the government is insincere, then you, Mr. Chairman, you are more insincere than the government, because as a matter of public record, you told people, journalists, that soldiers had been moved away from there. It turned out to be untrue. The Ministry of Defense responded that it's untrue. So if anybody had been insincere at all over this matter, you, Chairman, you have an insincerity question to answer. And you cannot come here and do pulpit bullying. Set up a bully pulpit and then come and say what you want to say. Ablakwa got upset and said Oppong should withdraw that. But a chairman of a parliamentary committee says that the government has been insincere. About what? I mean, why did Ablakwa go to that area? Why did he go and say that? He really shouldn't have said that. This is the video of what Ablakwa said.
For the people in these areas, the number one interest that they have is that we complete these projects on time for people to benefit. But if you choose, Chairman, respectfully, to accuse me before the whole country of playing partisan football, not being sincere, of deflecting and of introducing red herrings, then I have a right in my own defense to draw your attention to instances where I believe you have done same. I don't think that's what we are here to do. Specific on this matter, within 14 days, myself and the regional minister will be on ground once again. We will engage with the contractors. We will have clearer timelines, which I will share with you. If we want to go into the questions of parliamentary football and deflection, I don't think that you intend to use your committee as a bully pulpit to invite ministers and make these accusations and not give them an opportunity to answer.
Honorable Minister, to suggest that I am using this position as a bully pulpit, you have to retract that, because that is not what I'm doing here.
So,
I
Chairman,
am well within my standing orders. You have to retract that.
Chairman,
You must retract and apologize for that statement.
but it is okay.
I will not take
It is
that.
okay for the chairman of the committee and the committee to accuse the minister of being insincere, of deflecting without more, and I do not have the right to answer or to say that I share a different view.
So you think that it is okay that for a whole year, fellow citizens are living in a tent?
We can have a conversation.
You
about
think that it
Chairman.
is fine?
Chairman,
You think that is the best as leaders? We are all leaders.
That's a conversation we can have.
You think that is the best we can do for our people?
No, Chairman, that's not it. That's a conversation we can have. And I think we've legitimately gone through that. But if you choose to accuse me of insincerity, of introducing red herrings, of deflecting, that is not about the people. That is you accusing me.
Of course, because we are
But
not.
if you are accusing me, I must have a right to
You
respond.
are introducing matters that are not before us, matters that you have your facts totally wrong.
Which matters are these?
The movement of the soldiers, you have, that was not before us. You introduced
I
that.
have fact. No,
Are we
you introduced
discussing
the concept
soldiers
of-
here?
You introduced
Are we discussing
insincerity.
soldiers here?
You introduced insincerity.
Yeah, Blackwa think that he can run Oppong Nkrumah on commentary. I mean, we're all coming from different backgrounds. You came from school straight to politics. You've forgotten what Kojo Oppong Nkrumah had been doing. Samia Blackwa thinks that he can run Kojo Oppong Nkrumah down on commentary. I'm disappointed in him. Other day, you just left school straight to Good Evening Ghana to announce that you have joined the NDC 2007, and then you joined the NDC. That is fine. There's no problem with that. There are some people like that. But when people have spent their lives doing media, you don't have to think that you will come and sit down with a media guru and what is he serious? Please, Ablakwa, when you meet some of us, don't bring those your things. So don't when you meet some of us, don't start that thing, because we have been at this business before politics. You just came from nooks and went to politics. Keep that one. It's fine. That's fine. Suddenly you have a house at Airport Hills. It's blessing. Me, I consider it a blessing. It's not corruption. It's blessing. We are fine with it. But don't think that in your head. Don't think that you know something more than somebody. You don't know much more than Oppong Nkrumah. You don't even go there. I don't understand why people become megalomania in their head and they think, hey, Okudzeto Ablakwa, it is me that you called, that you want to come on Good Evening Ghana to announce that you have joined NDC. And you came and you announced it. It was first on Good Evening Ghana that people heard. I had a conversation with you, which I cannot repeat here, about what is going on. And you explained to me, and I encouraged you. You have to understand that in this game, you have to know where your level is. You don't suddenly think that because you are MP or because of something that you know or something you have heard or something people have told you, you can come to a table with Kojo Oppong Nkrumah and do the thing you are doing. That's what happened. So viewers, you can tell me what you think. He is telling the minister that the minister is being insincere. The minister says you are insincere. Then he says that you should withdraw. Oppong Nkrumah is your small boy. He should withdraw after you have attacked him. He should withdraw. Let us get the standards working. Haruna Idrisu is my senior. He's an NDC person. He's always my senior. And that's why I love Haruna Idrisu. You remember doing the vetting of Godfrey Dami? Haruna Idrisu took him on. And Dami said, no. Honorable member, I think you are wrong. And Haruna Idrisu said, oh, I've seen it. I'm prepared to apologize. I'm prepared to withdraw. Deputy Attorney General nominee, I think you are right. That is the mark of seasoned people. Seasoned. Not people who always want to show off that they are right. No. That's a mark of. You see, I can watch that video again. Haruna Idrisu apologized to Godfrey Dami that, oh, no, I think you are right. I think you are right. The public procurement law had been changed. I think you are right. He apologized to him right there. And Ablakwa thinks that he has some megalomania every day. What's it? Well. Anyway. Samuel Okudzeto, good evening to you. And we'll meet in Kwesi Pratt's house, you and I. After all, that's the only place we meet, isn't it? We'll meet in Kwesi Pratt's house. When he's doing a party, he'll call us. We'll all be there. Then we can enjoy it. Good evening to Honorable Kojo Oppong Nkrumah as well. Oppong Nkrumah will enjoy holding the morning show forever. You think you can come and talk on the table and he will be cowered into your chairmanship and really go and sleep. Okay. All right. Because no, I know Malidia is going to win. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, Malidia will win the seat. But John Domelo is a good guy. He's a nice guy. I like nice boys. Nice people. But you see, the politics got to him. If people are shouting V8, let them shout it. Now, John Domelo, if you're in my shoes, like, what will you do? Every day, shouting homosexual, you are stealing somebody's. Every day they say things about me. It doesn't matter. You're in a public space. That will come. So, Mr. Dumelo, don't worry about that. You're answering in a public space, that will come. Focus on what is most important. You want to garner as many votes in Ayawaso West Wogon as you can. Focus on that. Don't be distracted and be telling people that you are calling me VA, so me too, I'll call you some name. It doesn't work like that. Two wrongs don't make a right. Yes, if they are doing wrong, you see, I always say it. Churchill told the British people in his major speech in 1944 about the Second World War, at the peak of the war, he said to the British people, Hitler will do his worst, but we will do our best. That's what he said. He said Hitler will do his worst, but we will do our best. In the end, Britain triumphed over the Nazis in the famous Second World War. So that's a mantra that we all need to keep. Let them do their worst. Focus on your best, and your best will outshine their worst ultimately. That's why today Winston Churchill is here and Adolf Hitler is there. But in 1944, Hitler was up there, Churchill was down there, and Churchill said, let him do his worst. We will do our best. Have a look at John Dumelo's video.
But I want to say something. I can see their supporters mentioning V8, 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 V8. If that is the case, it's also fair to say that maybe Lydia is the one that killed her husband to become MP. Because that's it. Because if they want to go that tangent, I can also go that same tangent.
Please, let's not go that tangent.
No. If they want to go that tangent, I'll go the same tangent. Because this time around, it's boot for boot. Because you cannot decide to be a bloody widow to be member of parliament. Yes. If you smile, I smile back. If you slap, I slap you back. If you aim at me, I'll aim at you back. It's as simple as that.
You are saying this election is going to be an eye for an eye?
Yes. It's as simple as that. But I want to say something. I can see their supporters mentioning V8, 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 V8. If that is the case, it's also fair to say that maybe Lydia is the one that killed her husband to become MP. Because that's it. Because if they want to go that tangent, I can also go that same tangent.
Please, let's not go that tangent.
No. If they want to go that tangent, I'll go the same tangent. Because this time around, it's boot for boot. Because you cannot decide to be a bloody widow to be member of parliament. Yes. If you smile, I smile back. If you slap, I slap you back. If you aim at me, I'll aim at you back. It's as simple as that.
You are saying this election is going to be an eye for an eye?
Yes. It's as
Dumelo said that Efo Dumelo said that the man leader supporters are shouting V8, V8, V8. So in response, man leader killed her husband so that she become MP. So he said it knowing that it's not true. That's what he's confessing. Then this is the problem with the politics. He knows it's not true. He knows that it's not true. But he's explaining that he's saying it because you are saying V8, V8, and you know that V8 is not true. What did they say about V8? They were just chanting V8. Did they say something? What did they say about V8? Let them say they are V8. Focus on your politics. Win as many votes as you can from the Ayawaso West Wogon. If eventually you will be elected and President Mahama wins and you become Minister for Tourism, you have a lot more opportunity to show what you can do. After 4 years of doing that, it will be settled. The chaff would have separated from the wheat. So let's politicians, especially the young politicians, nice guys like Dumelo, focus on your campaign. Why you think you're going to do politics and they won't say anything about you? When we're growing up, there was a saying that if you want to know your grandfather's sins, enter into politics. So once you enter into politics, they will say things about you. They will say plenty things about you. Many things will be said. They said I've built a house in 6 months. A place I've been staying for 20 years. They say, hey, you go there. When I explained, then they all vanished. They didn't say anything. They didn't come and say that, oh, it is not true. No, they don't. They never say it's not true. So you should be expecting it, Mr. Dumelo. That's how politics is. But you cannot say that a widow has killed her husband. Anyway, somebody had a very strong advice for John Dumelo on the same platform. This is what the person said.
Okay.
As a citizen, mayor of mine, Bapa, I want to tell John Dumelo, as an aspiring candidate, I will be penny passwordy. Okasa nyina threat. Let me tell John Dumelo something. Me, yani yatra desert is onom Joseph. Bisa sa wanom Joseph da. Bisa John Dumelo sa wanom Joseph da. Enough of your threat. And one day monkey go to market. He no go come back again. Sa mo threat no. Empayfo na kasa threat. Amo sorry ano mu hura nipa no.
But the man, he's also threatening. The same thing he's saying John Domelo cannot do. He says one monkey or something. What's that? It's a threat. Let's stop the threatening and there. But John Domelo eventually put an apology up. Put it up. Let's look at it. Let's see the apology that was rendered. And I'm grateful that he did that. And I'm happy for whoever told him that he should do that. And this is what the apology says. It says, I apologize and unreservedly retract my previous comment. I extend my sincere and unconditional apologies to Honorable Lydia Al-Hassan for my remarks during the media general public engagement community manifesto concerning the death of her husband. To everyone who knows me, both in my private life and political activity, it is clear that those statements do not reflect my values or what I stand for. My comments were in response to personal attacks by supporters of the Honorable Minister, including false allegations regarding my mother's death. Really? He said V8. He didn't say mother's death. However, I recognize that my reaction was inappropriate. I want to assure the people of Ayawaso West Wogon of my full commitment to the development and progress of our constituency. I sincerely apologize and retract my statement. John Seto Domelo, NDC parliamentary candidate. Well, to apologize is golden, isn't it? To apologize is golden. So the matter will end here. But it's a lesson for all of us, for me, for you, for everyone. When you are in politics, and it's a lesson especially for the young people. Cozy, I hope you are watching. Keep it cool. They will call you Ashawo all they want. Let them do their worst. Do your best. Win Adenta and go and give the trophy to Dr. Baumia that I've delivered Adenta for you. That's when the difference will show. So forget about them. If you're a woman contesting for elections, they will say you're Ashawo. They will say you have slept with DC. You have slept with IGP. You have slept with police. They will say all that. Ignore it, focus. And for all of us men too, let us try and eschew this ashawo thing from political conversation. Once a woman is running for politics, no, she's ashawo, she has slept with this. Let's stop those things. It is weakness. It shows that we are weak. It shows that we are not able to confront the women with the argument. Every woman running for politics in Ghana is ashawo, whether it's NDC or MP, is ashawo. He slept with this, he slept with Baumia, you have slept with John Mahama, you slept with Akufo-Addo, you are ashawo. Why are we always going to the women with that? Let us make an argument. It is embarrassing for young men to see that this is how men behave. We should stop that tide in 2024. Men in Ghana, make sure, tell yourself that I shall not call any political opponent a female person ashawo. Stop that. It happens in internal party contests. MPP versus MPP, they say she's ashawo. NDC versus NDC, they say she's ashawo. Why are we always abusing our women that way? Don't we want some of our women to become like Margaret Thatcher? You watch Kamala Harris and you are clapping for her. If they were calling her ashawo from the time she was in New York, will she get to the place where you are now clapping for her that she could become president of America? Let's stop those things. And when we are doing politics, let's deal with the politics. And politicians, focus on it. You will get there. You will get the prize. Domelo, thank you for the apology. You're a good man. Okay, now I go to text messages, break. Then I have Alaji. How do they call it in Tamale?
Halik.
Halik.
Mr. Tell, yeah.
Halik, Mr. Tell. I have him here and